Hello everybody, now this is Sonia and I'm back here again because I want to show you how to do these, a bit more work on here. Now, since I was here before, I have put another stem there, I have put one here and that little bit there, okay? I'm still going to do more because you need to have something that is uneven. I don't know what's ticking, I hope my camera's not going flat or something. So you need something that's not, there's not an even amount of branches, but I still want to take another one maybe up here. So now I'm working with this variegated purple, and I've come up one side here by coming through close up to here. I don't know what exactly this flower is. I think it maybe looks a bit, make sure you've got nothing caught in the back. Maybe it might be a little bit, it could be anything, see, because there's all different sorts of flowers on the rose bush, okay? And that's okay. Okay, we don't mind, do we? And we're just going to go. Now, when you pull it up, you'll be very careful. Just pull it to where it needs to come through. So don't tug on it because you'll lose that there. So then you go down in here, and you're hanging on there. Okay. Now, I hope you've seen the first part of this, where I did the first ones. I was having a bit of a grizzle and still am going to, because I feel really bad because I haven't had any sleep and I'm mucking this up something frightful today, so you'll have to forgive me because I really wanted to do some tutorials to get myself back on here, because I'll get too shy and won't be game, will I? But anyway, so I'm hoping that I get some sleep tonight. Now there you go, so that's pretty cool. I don't mind that at all. Now I'll go over this side and come up through here. I don't know whether to keep going or not. Let me see, what do you think? Maybe not. Well, maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more. Okay, so we'll go in through here. Make sure you don't go through any of your ribbon that you previously had, and it looks like I am. So see here where I was just pulling that through? You got to be careful, you really do, because you pull it through there and you'll muck up all your work. So make sure that you're really careful when and watch the back of your work all the time, okay? And only pull that down till it's just right, okay? Now I'm going to go over here and go back in there and pull that through there like that, okay? And we've got that bit. Now, do I need more? I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be even on both sides. I think that might be enough, and I'm just going to cut that off there. And when I come back on here when I'm coming back in here now, I'm going to put some little beads on that, so I'm going to be able to fasten that down with whatever like the thread that I use to put the beads on. Now I had a packet of beads here. I've got all my beads, they're all sitting next to me, stacks and stacks of them. There is, can't show you because they're all over, actually behind me as well, because we're working on putting them away. Me and Michelle are sorting them out, and that's been really hectic, because you don't know how much stuff you've got until you start doing these sort of things. Okay, now I told you before on one of the videos that I probably deleted, that to pull, this is a skein of 6. Okay, now these are DMC or anchor, so whatever you want to use. And there's 6. To get out 2, you'll get 1 and just pull it like that. Get the other one and just pull it like that, and that's not even knotted up. So you've got 2 strands, which I'm quite happy to do that with a bead, to put the beads through. Maybe not, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it through this needle. I've heard about needles with bigger eyes in them. I must have to try and see if I can go and get some of them, because it's starting to get a little bit harder for me to see to get through here. No, that's not working, that's all coming unstuck and whatever. Let's try this here. No, I can't see. Can you see what I'm doing? Look, I can't. Okay, got him. Right. We're excited. Okay, now we're just going to put a couple of little beads on this, So we want to make this a double thickness, eh? Make a double thickness of thread. So you want a knot. Put a knot in it. And I found some beads a minute ago that I haven't sorted out yet that are mauve. And those ones. Did I think it looked good on there? Or should I go with a creamy colour? Oh dear, now I've got to upset myself. I don't know what I'm doing now. Changed my mind. Should I have a cream colour on there? So where's the boxes in there? Well, they must be up here underneath all this other stuff. Just give me a second, I'll see if I can find something. There's out of this bag here. See, this is the thing I don't like. I don't like them being in these bags because I can't get hold of them. I have to tip them all out and then I've got to pick them all up. Well, I do have to do that anyway, but it's just really annoying. I can't get them. Okay, so I've got this nice little one here that's going to show up really well. Pretty sparkly. Now, there's my piece that I just left hanging. I'm going to push it through. I'm going to have to make sure that I want to put a bead there, but I will. I can put a bead there. It's a bit straight off the flower, but that's okay. It can be like a little bit, the end of it. Now let me see, we get a bit of that in there, thread that in there, take it back through and sit him on there like that, okay? And I do like, and really do like to see beads on the ribbon because it just makes it look so nice. Now hang on to everything when you're doing this because you don't want to pull your ribbon about at all, okay? Now these are really actually nice glass bead that I found in here with these others that I've taken apart or something. I do that. Do that, I'll buy them and take them apart and say that looks really pretty, I think, without taking it away from the piece of whatever this is that we're making. Okay, this nice flower. You can do yours in any colours, any way you want to do them. You don't have to follow what I'm doing. I'm just showing you how to make flowers, and we'll just keep on going because I'm sure that we're going to have a lot more than what will fit on this piece of material. But I hope to do this fairly regularly. It won't be the only thing I'll be doing, but I really want to do a lot more of this. I enjoy. So all I'm doing is coming up underneath where I'm supposed to put the next little shiny bit. I don't know why that's didn't want to go down in there. He was not happy, was he, to go through that? And the one on the top. Might even add a bit of green, a bit of colour to it as well, like a little tiny bit of green cotton, just a bit of yellow, something to give it a bit of lift. Okay, right. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. And very carefully I'll end this off and make sure I do more than one stitch to make sure that those beads are tight and they're not coming undone. Pull it tight, but be careful. Hold on to this while you're pulling it tight at the back because you don't want to wreck what you've got here, but you need your beads not to be wobbling around all over the piece of work, okay? So that's that bit there. Now I'll put these are nice, aren't they? I'll put those back in here, using them something else later. I'll be putting more on anyway in this piece. I could be. You never do know. Makes a nice sparkly bit. Okay, so now I'm going to have a look at what I can put up the top here. I've just we're going to think now. We're going to have leaves as well. Okay, so I'm not, nobody panic, but we just need to put some more. I'll do more flowers or something. Let's do some French knots. Everybody, maybe some people know how to do a French knot, some people might not, so they're not hard. It is just like a bullion stitch is a bit tedious, but it's fun too. I really like doing a bullion stitch, but I'll do a French knot in the ribbon work first, and I'll use a pink paler one, I think. In there somewhere. Make a little bunch of knots, and then we can use that as another little flower. I don't know the names of many of them. I'm married to a really good gardener, but I'm not really good at naming the flowers myself, I'm afraid. I don't know a lot about what they are. So we're going to make this little thing. I'm turning it around my way just for a second till I figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe like, I mean, this here can have another, I think this could have a couple more there. Maybe I could just put him up the top here, along this part. See how it looks. 3 wraps. Go back down in there, close to where you're, and just hang on to it and pull it down, okay? Don't panic. It will work. There you go, see? There's one there. Right, and come up here and I'll show you another one away from it so you can see. You just go 1, 2, 3, and down close to where you come up there, and just pull that through like that, okay? And another one. These can be like little separate flowers, I think. They can, right at the top of this vine thing. Push that down in there. All I have to do now, make sure you don't pull it too tight when you twist the turnarounds, because otherwise it'll make it too hard to pull through. I'll be putting some green stems and things and bits around this, or leaves, so it won't look like they're just sitting out there not attached to anything. But you've got to do this bit first, okay? So whether you make this sort of thing with yours or not, that's up to you. I'm just making them so it looks like they're growing along. It could be like maybe a miniature hollyhock or something. I don't know. Make sure I don't go through that, because I felt that with my hand there at the back. Okay. So I've got 6, but I don't want 6. I want 7, please, because I don't want an even number. And they don't have to be fair in line, because flowers are not like that. They're just like most other things in nature. They don't always be fair in line, okay? So when I've finished putting, well, we'll see what happens when I put some more work to it, okay? So that's those ones there, the little bits. Right, now that might not be enough to do this, but we'll give it a go. We're going to put some leaves up through that. Actually, I've already showed you how to do the leaves, so I want to show you something else. Don't know yet at the moment, but maybe I should be turning this off, because I'm thinking that maybe I've done enough time on it now, because I wanted to come back and do some with the yellow. I don't know actually about yellow ribbon, but I'm going to use some of this here to put this on here. This is going to look cool. I'm just excited about this. I'm going to do some, I wonder how much time I got to go on that. Oh dear, should be timing myself some other way, shouldn't I? Let's just really quickly, because I don't think I fiddled around too much at the beginning of this, so let's just really quickly see if we can't do this bit. We can do it, I should say, not can't do it. Oh dear. We're going to make these like little loops. They're going to be like a little cast on thing, where you, well, maybe like a bullion thing, only make it so it's, anyway, I'm going to do like a bullion stitch. So we come up there, and we're going to go back in where we came up, and we're going to come down here, and we're going to take a stitch like so, okay? Now when you do the bullion stitch, as a rule, you only need to wrap the wraps that long, but I'm going to do it so it's going to be longer, so it'll make a loop. So I'm going to just keep on wrapping around, not too tight, just wrap it around. Now I'd stop here as a rule, but I'm going to keep going because I want this to loop, and the way that I'll get it to loop, now you're going to maneuver this, keep a hold of it, and just roll it around through your fingers, because it might be too tight. I think I've wrapped it too tight, so I'm going to just pull it, hang on to it, don't let it go, and just pull it down and just roll him around there a bit. I must have started up wrong to start with. Look at that, I made a mistake at the beginning, so there we're going to chop that undone, and try really quickly to get this in this video by starting over, because I know what I did wrong. I put that thing in the wrong way. Okay, let's start again. We need to come up here and go, wait a minute, did I not? Probably not, yes. And then come down, and we need to back through. Which way do I do this now? Oh dear, so I knew we were going to make a mistake. Oh, this way. Go back down that way and turn it round. Turn it round. I thought I did that. I mustn't have done. I forgot to turn the whole thing round. Okay, so now we're going to wrap it round. It didn't work very good because it wasn't done right, eh? So we're going to scoot this round here a fair few times. You know what, if this is wrong, we're going to cry. It's been a long time since I made one of these. So now I've wrapped a fair bit, haven't I? And it's very tight, so I'm going to have to let it roll about. Get it undone a bit. Come on, you did it too tight, Sonia. But you can't do it too loose either, because it's not going to work if you do. Now hang on to it while you pull it through. And now this time I've done it properly, because before I didn't, because I had that. Now we're going to roll him about with our finger here until you get him looking like that, see? And before, when I did it, it didn't look like that because I had a stitch going across here. So when I do this again, I'm going to make sure that I do it properly by coming up through there. And putting it back through here. And make sure that I'm going to be wrapping it the right way. Okay? So you get your meaning. Now I'm going to there, and you're going round, 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 round. Okay? And round, round, round. Don't pull it too tight. You can do this with ribbon, only it doesn't sit as good. It gets a bit higgledy-piggledy. You can please yourself, you know. It's up to you whether you want to do it with a piece of ribbon or not. I'll show you a ribbon one later on. I might not have did that one big enough, I don't think, because I was getting it carried away because I wanted to get it on the video and without it stopping. So I'm going to say that I better go. This is how you do bullion stitch, okay? Now it's a little bit not like I'd like it, so you know what, when you probably come back here I'll have pulled that out and done another one, but that's going to be in a fair few, right? And you can try that, and you can try those, and you can try that, and then come back on and I'll show you how to do a bit more, and I'm thinking it's not looking too bad. Okay, so thank you for watching, and thank you for your comments and for subscribing to my channel. And I love to read your comments, I really do, because it I don't know, encourage me, I suppose, to keep on going if it's still all good. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.